Lillie Langtry, born in Jersey, buried in Jersey, and in the times between, a woman to set men's pulses racing on both sides of the Atlantic and beyond. Lillie was born on October the 13th, 1853, to the Very Reverend and Mrs. William Corbet Le Breton, and was christened Emilie Charlotte. She took her first breath in St. Saviour's Rectory, and the hymns in praise of her were echoing long before she'd left childhood behind. She was known as Lillie, perhaps because of the unusual whiteness of her skin. Indeed, she'd received her first proposal of marriage at 14 from an army officer, son of the then Archbishop of Canterbury. But Lillie, one of the fairest flowers in the island garden of Jersey, wasn't for export until she was 21. Then she left for London as the bride of a wealthy widower from Belfast, Edward Langtree. But not for Lillie, a quiet retreat into marriage. Her beauty assaulted her generation, and men everywhere capitulated. Gladstone knew Lillie Langtry. The Prince of Wales knew her perhaps rather better. Oscar Wilde honoured her with the dedication of a poem, and painters dedicated their talent to capturing her beauty for posterity. Whistler, Millet, Frank Miles, Edward Poynter, this is Poynter's portrait in the Langtree corner of the Muséum de Société Jersey, all of them were compelled to record the form and grace around which London society seemed to revolve. Lillie was the undisputed leader of fashion and beauty, an expensive reputation. So expensive that after 2 years, husband Edward was soon really poor, to the point of bankruptcy. For Edward and Lillie Langtry, it was back to base, back to Jersey. When Lillie was 28, she re-emerged into the limelight, determined on a stage career, and appeared at the Haymarket in London in 1881 as Kate Hardcastle in She Stoops to Conquer. It seems she was never better than second-rate, but despite hostility from the critics, she drew large audiences. Lillie had what it takes, a lot of good looks and a little notoriety. For 5 years, she toured the world and became a naturalized American. She owned a ranch in California, and in Val Verde, County Texas, a village bears her name. Legend has it that the local judge, Jim Bean, fell hook, line and branding iron for her, and a wily horse thief is said to have saved his neck by promising Judge Jim a lock of Jersey Lillie's hair. He got it, they say, from a horse's tail. Back in England, Lillie took up the sport of kings. Her Australian horse, Merman, was an Ascot Gold Cup winner, and when it won the Cesarewitch in 1897, it was the Prince of Wales who took her arm on the way to the winner's enclosure. Husband Edward couldn't make it. He was dying. In the last year of the old century, and 2 years after Edward's death, Lillie married for a second time. He was a 26-year-old guards officer, Hugo de Bath. They named their house after Lillie's great horse, Merman. But again, Lillie was tempted to seek the limelight. She spent £50,000 redecorating the Imperial Theatre in London and again launched herself as an actress. But this time, the public's heart was not with her. Lillie still hit the headlines, though, and an American newspaper of the time reported that Lillie Langtry astounded the guests of the Granada Hotel by smoking a cigarette in the dining room. How times have changed. Lillie finally retreated into retirement at Monte Carlo, and it was there that she died 43 years ago next month, leaving all her servants a year's wages. There was one more journey back to Jersey, to the graveyard in St. Saviour's Parish, and a resting place marked by the work of a French sculptor. Not long ago in Jersey, they opened a new bar, decorated in Victorian style. It's a haven for holidaymakers whose fantasies, if they have any, come in the shape of Raquel Welch and Brigitte Bardot. But when the customers voted on a name for the place, 6 out of 10 had no doubt. It's called the Lillie Langtry Bar.